continued to work for Target through a different venue. You worked for Peterson Miller Hooks,
Yep.
which is a company I quite love.
You're just freelancing, doing TV boards and.
But you had not been
whatever.
you had not been a TV art director, nor had you been trained to do video.
Graphic design. I'd worked work that crossed over into advertising.
Sure.
But never worked at an advertising agency. Always graphic design.
What was that like?
Brand
What was
identity.
the switch like? Because I think a lot of designers ask that question of themselves.
It was easy because of Dave Peterson's just got this huge passion for design.
Yeah.
He doesn't hire traditional art directors. He hires designers, Chad Hagen, and that's he just I think is breaking the mold in terms of advertising and a relationship with a large corporation.
I think Dave is breaking the mold in a couple ways. One, he's independent, which is there's really only 4 ad companies left, but he has not sold out, and you can imagine the temptation that he has had to sell out over the years.
Yeah.
But he stayed independent. He continues to invest into design. And you can see the yield. So
so that made the transition easy.
Okay.
Because he just loves design and he loves having designers work on the advertising work.
So I know you've worked on a lot of Target stuff at PMH. Can you tell me about your favorite one? Because I think I might know what it is, but I might be wrong. What's your favorite project so far?
I really liked working on Alicia Keys. We started doing all these music promotions, and I worked on that, and John Legend. That was really great. We worked with a moving image company out in LA called Asylum.
Sure. Yep, I know them.
They did all the special effects for Captain and Master and Commander, all the ocean scenes and stuff, and they were
Is that your favorite or no? What's your favorite? That you've seen, Aaron?
It's hard to say because it's sort of like chirping in the corner. But I thought the Earth, Wind, and Fire holiday spots.
I'm on your side.
There were 6 of those spots for Earth, Wind, and Fire, and they seemed to be infused with humor, but they were visual and they were design driven. And I think the music thing, because of who Aaron is as a musician, was so exciting. But then to see Earth, Wind, and Fire there and 6 whole spots, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And that provides a nice segue for your music stuff. But I always have a soft spot for anything that mines pop culture and really does it in a respectful way. And Earth, Wind, and Fire, you can't get better than Earth, Wind, and Fire because they're just so goddamn good. And it's just everything is so awesome. So I honestly remember the day you called up and said, I got to be in the studio with Phil Bailey. And everything made sense.
They wrote, we used all it was episodic, it was 6 spots, and we used the music
and they were
throughout.
Beautiful. They were beautiful.
But in the last spot, they wrote a song for the spot, which is called Gather Round, which was the theme of the whole campaign. So they wrote a song specifically for the campaign, and we got to write the lyrics with them and work with Stephen Bailey, who was, I was a huge fan of. So just to see them record with David Foster, legendary producer in LA, it was just like, kind of a little bit too much,
You're destroyed.
Type's kind of cool, but then you're working, and it just becomes like so experiential, where you're working with sound and moving image.
And from the creative partner perspective, the call I got was not really anything about the commercial or whatever it was, but the call that I got from Aaron was, holy shit, I just got to see Earth, Wind, and Fire's drummer, and he was amazing, and he went on and on and on and on about the drummer. So that was like...
And it's better than any sex I've ever had in my life.
Oh my God, well...
But no, it's incredibly important to note, because at some point somebody at Harvard or at Yale is going to write a white paper, and I've been waiting for this white paper for 10 years, because there's no reason why Walmart or IBM or anybody else couldn't have followed this model, but Target has this design model that is just straight up genius, and somebody's going to write this white paper, and then it'll be done. But why in the world would Target, multinational Fortune 50, hire small companies like PMH or my company or Steve Sikora or my God or fill in the blank, 8 Hour Day or Seventh Sin, Wink, anyway, Warner, who's like Warner Design Works, was
Huge. They're like 800 people, though.
Yeah, no, the Warner Design Works. Warner Design Works is the best. Warner Design Works is a company of two people, and they were vendor of the year. That means that they're over Rayovac and over Rubbermaid and over fill in the blank. Like, somebody has got to write a white paper about the fact that Target has hired 200, 300, 400, 500 small creative agencies who all just plain out give a shit and like Philip Bailey, or they like what they're doing so much that they can contribute. And why has no one else replicated that model? Nobody. Yeah. Like nobody. Like General Motors, feel
They
anybody.
try. It's lack
Have
of
they
fear.
tried? Really? Have they tried?
They think they can, and they kind of like they do these little baby steps towards it. But there's some brave people at Target.
Until you and I get a call from Walmart, that's not going to happen.
We worked on Best Buy together.
In full disclosure, we did work on Best Buy together. And honestly, strangely,
Before I was working for Target.
Yeah, in 12 years of running a design company.
But they were just obsessed, you know.
In 12 years of running, I should.
Are you still working for them?
In 12 years of running a really great design company, which I love, I've only resigned 5 clients in those 12 years, and Best Buy is one of them. So.